Hey everybody, Bob Dunn, video game columnist for the Berkshire Eagle. We're here in the Berkshire Eagle studio and we're working on our PAX East coverage, but I want to take a minute out and go over some things. The new Destiny 2 trailer for Season of the Worthy just dropped earlier this morning. We want to take a look at that. We'll go through it a second time and look at some highlights, and then I do want to give some news about something new that we are going to try here at Game On. So without wasting any more time, let's look at the trailer.
Are you there? Report.
The Cabal have taken out the primary engine.
It's like they want this thing to drift off into space forever.
Not forever. Guardian, the Almighty is plummeting towards the last city, yet we have no way to stop it. If it comes to it, we Guardians must be the ones to make a hard choice.
Oh, I have been waiting for this. Wreck them! Right now! I love this! You swoop in like a bird of prey.
So that was pretty cool. Bungie always makes great trailers. So let's take a look again and see. We're going back to the events from the Red War. Cabal look like they're going to be a major factor as far as enemies go this year. Bringing back Anna Bray,
Report.
Lance Reddick as Zavala. Always fun to listen
It's like
to.
they want this thing to drift off
He always
into
turns in a
space
great
forever.
performance.
Not forever.
So the Almighty, the super weapon, that's back.
Guardian,
Every time I see Sparrows, I hope we're going to get some Sparrow racing, but I am not expecting it this time around.
if it comes to it, we Guardians must be the ones to make a hard choice.
Seen a lot of cutscenes. I don't know how many of these will factor into any of the quests. Looks like some kind of new enemy type. That looks exciting. Swords are coming back. Got a new exotic quest. Weapons look great. Some new activities, hopefully, will keep things interesting throughout the whole season. And, of course, the big news,
Oh,
the
I have been
return
waiting for this.
of Trials of Osiris.
Wreck them.
Everybody's super stoked about this. I'm going to have a few things to say about that here in a minute after we finish looking at the trailer, but I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Looks like we've got some new emotes as well. Machine gun. Maybe arc powers will get some love this time as far as artifact mods go. But there you go. Season of the Worthy starts next week. Board the hype train now. So there you go. New season, new trailer. The big news, of course, as we said, Trials coming back. And with that, wanted to sort of announce something we're going to try here at Game On. I personally am not a real strong PvP player. I've never played Trials, aside from a few matches here and there. And part of that is it just felt really intimidating. It felt like there was just too high of a barrier to entry, and it felt like that Trials was for a different type of Destiny player than I might be. And I was okay with that. But now that it's coming back and I'm hearing all these stories about how much fun it was and how intense it is and how rewarding it can be, and, you know, improving yourself by putting yourself in the midst of these really skilled players, and all of that sounded really exciting and really interesting. And I got into a really good conversation with Arrow Knight from Destiny Reset podcast on Twitter yesterday, and he was super encouraging. And because I asked him, I said, is this something that you had to be, or that he felt, because nobody's really seen it yet, if this was something that you had to be a proficient Trials player in the past to get into, or was it something that anybody could get in on the ground level? And because everything's starting mostly from zero, it seemed like this would be a good time to start that. And Arrow was really super helpful and really encouraging, and shared some videos and some great stories about his experience with Trials. And we thought here that it would be an interesting experiment to sort of chart the progress from somebody who admittedly has little to no experience doing this, and seeing if improvement is possible or not, and how that's going to take shape, and see where we are at the end of the season, starting at the beginning. So, may never make a flawless card, may never reach that pinnacle, but I think it's going to be really interesting to try, and again, allowing myself access to this chunk of the game that I haven't gotten into before. I mean, I've been denying myself a huge aspect of the game all this time, and now seems like a good time to, to work on those skills and to take part in this activity. So we're going to be posting updates on the Twitter feed. As always, that's at BobDunn413 on Twitter, and any advice or help is always welcome, and really looking forward to it, and hope you all check it out and enjoy the ride along with us. Thanks.